Sending you so much love from my car. I felt the inspiration just to press record right now. As I wait in the car park, waiting to pick up my daughter from gymnastics class. The New Year period, this Christmas to New Year period, I know we're phasing out of it now, 2 weeks into the new year, nearly. But it's a great time when we all have a bit more time, generally speaking. A bit more time to pause, a bit more time to reflect, and really prioritize what is important. And I keep hearing it. I've been hearing it on a few podcasts lately, and Joe just shared me a beautiful clip. And there's a theme that keeps going around, and that is of what would the 80-year-old you or the 85 or 90-year-old you say to the current you? So in my instance, 41 going on 42 in a couple of weeks. What would the 80-year-old me say to the 41, 42-year-old me? With that elder wisdom, with that reflective lens. This is a great contemplation because it's so seductive to get trapped in always looking to the future, always trying to get somewhere. Oh yes, even the other night, as a family, we all watched the Adam Sandler movie, Click. If you haven't watched it, you've got to. It got me deep in the guts, deep in the heart. And it did for the whole family, except for Jo. She was busy cleaning up spilt blueberries that Lani spilt on the carpet. So she missed out on a couple of the heavy, deep and real moments, bless her. I was so deep in the movie, it got me crying, it got me feeling the feels, and it really did for Soleil as well, our other daughter. But same message. So he has this control. Bit of a spoiler alert. I won't try to spoil it too much. But he has this universal, powerful controller that allows him to fast forward his life, pause, rewind. But in short, he misses out on a lot of his life. In his ambitiousness to get ahead, to progress, to excel, to get the next job promotion. And this is what a lot of us do, don't we? We're so preoccupied with the future. We're so preoccupied with ourselves that we often miss out on the beautiful moments. So Joe just shared with me this beautiful clip of a man sharing the same sentiment. What would the 80-year-old you write to the 41-year-old you, or whatever age you are? Maybe you're a bit younger, maybe you're a bit older. Same thing applies, though. We can do this even as a 70-year-old, 75-year-old, 79-year-old. What would the 80-year-old you say to the 79-year-old you? Or the way younger you? And it's a beautiful contemplation, one that I really invite we all chew on. In those mornings when we're tired and our 7-year-old is jumping all over us. In my case, I'm the one jumping all over everyone. I wake up pretty sprightly at about 5:30 a.m., go for a walk, and I'm waking everyone up. but I remember those mornings, those days when we're tired. I'm tired, and the 3-year-old, the 5-year-old wants full attention. And I remember the moments when I didn't give full attention. I was preoccupied. Thankfully, because of all these practices, I've been pretty darn present. I'm proud of myself. I've been very present. I've been very playful. I've been very loving. And I'm so grateful for that. I'm grateful that I've had time. I'm grateful that I've got the work, lifestyle in which I can adapt it around my family. I'm grateful for that. But I remember moments when, like, it was the last time pushing my kid in the pram, or the last time holding them. I used to love taking my kids for long walks with them strapped on me, with the baby Bjorn, with the harness. Oh, it was one of my favorite moments of life, smelling my baby's head. Oh, the smell of your baby's head is like nothing else. So I know a lot of you are young parents. I know it's tiring. I know it's challenging. We're not denying that. But smell your baby's head again and again and again. Oh, I can still smell it. I can still remember it. And that pheromone, it stays for quite a while, but it does fade away as their hormones shift, as they grow. It doesn't smell the same as when they're a baby and a toddler. It changes around about like 7 or 8. I think it starts to change. I still smell their head and love it. But it's nothing like when they're a baby. Oh my goodness, it is delicious. Any baby's head, not to be creepy, but your own baby's head, while you're moving, while they're napping on your chest. I never thought that last moment of doing that, the last time taking them for a walk like that, was going to be the last time. But then it happens. It happens again and again and again. Those lasts. Those last moments. We never know when it's going to be the last time we do that thing. Change happens rapidly. And if we are not present, we're going to miss those moments. We're not going to be present for it. So that's what, when I contemplate the 80-year-old me looking back at the current me, he's just saying, be present. Be gentle on yourself. Be gentle on your friends and family. Be patient. Joe and I can be very, we're very disciplined. We're very playful. We're very loving. But we're very disciplined as well. And the discipline, it comes from love. It really does. Protective, fierce love. Fierce love. Oh my goodness. But every now and then it gets in the way of the spontaneity and the playfulness of the moment. So as I reflect on the 80-year-old me looking back on now, it's like, don't take life so seriously. Don't be so serious. It's going so quickly. Just love. Play. Remember to play. So Lani and I have a thing lately. So most evenings we have a little like play wrestle. Kids love. And excuse me for those of you that don't have kids and this doesn't really feel relevant. I just can't help reflect on the richness of parenthood, family life. But you can apply this to anything you want. Anything you want. Be present for your friends, be present for your family, be present for your pet. What have you been holding back on doing? Just launch in, just go for it. Just go for it. I'll get more into that later, but I'll just keep riffing on the parent thing. So Lani and I have a little wrestle. And some nights I'm too tired to wrestle. I'm like, oh, babe, sweetie, I'm too tired. Let's make up for it tomorrow. We might not have it tomorrow. We never know what's coming. We never know what's coming. So I bring that in as much as I can. The 80-year-old me looking back on this moment where I'm too tired and can't be fucked. And that instantly, with a deep breath, it revitalizes me. And it's always worth it. Kids need that tactile touch. A good little play wrestle is medicine. They love it. I love it. We love it. But lately we've been, each night, Lani and I, we've been presenting a song or a play, a performance for Jo. And for Soleil if she wants to, but she's growing up quickly. She's often not interested in that kind of thing now. She's busy listening to music or journaling or playing on the piano. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful, but it's natural once they hit puberty to start to push their parents away a bit more. Okay? And I didn't see that coming. It's natural though. It's natural. Once they get to a certain age and the hormones are kicking in, it's natural for them to push, especially push daddy away, push parents away. And that's heartbreaking, but it's natural. It's normal. So while they still want to play and want to wrestle and want to create with you and want to perform in front of you, may that 80-year-old you look back and go, man, woman, be present. Be present right now, because you never know when that's going to change. You never know when they're not going to want to do that. So I love these moments. It's like euphoria. Even if I'm tired, it's worth digging deep and doing it anyway. Okay? It's so much fun. It's so beautiful. And Jo and I this morning were just like, 7 years old. It's such a magical time, that sweetness, that cuteness. And, they're starting to get more of their own dominion, more of their own independence and agency. But they're still got that little sweet voice and that little innocent curiosity. And we're just like, where Jo and I are cheering each other on to be present for that, but to also hold a loving space and be present for our other daughter who's growing up quickly and becoming a woman very, very quickly, What would the 80-year-old you say to the current you? Just think about it for a bit. Maybe journal it down. Maybe that course you've been holding off from, but you've really wanted to do it. Maybe that job change. What would they be telling you? Just go for it. And if you fail, awesome. Failure is one of the biggest unteachable lessons we can get, right? Another way to frame it, another way to look at the same thing is, if we were all watching a movie and you were the main character, what would all the viewers be yelling at you to do or not to do, to say, to own up to have the conversation, to take that leap? Yeah, watch that movie Click. Oh, it's a good one. I'm going to watch it again. I think we're all going to watch it again. It landed. It really landed. Yeah, practically, I've been sharing it with a lot of my clients lately, especially the ones that have young kids. It's a different time to be a kid, and we got to support them, support their nervous systems, manage screen time, minimize screen time. Oh my goodness. Be a role model, They're going to mirror everything we do. They're going to reflect it. But practically speaking, we've got a cold plunge bath out in our courtyard. And most evenings, as part of just unwinding the adrenaline, the thinking, the doing, everything from the day, is we all put our hands in the ice bath. And not always all of us, but it's a regular thing, again, that me and Lani do. And sometimes Joe and Soleil get involved as well. Sometimes we make it a bit of a competition. Healthy competition's good. And that cold immersion of hands into the icy water, it's an instant recalibration of the vagus nerve, calms everyone down. And then maybe we stand on the earth, and look up at the stars or the moon. We do that sunset as well. Just as many moments like that. And we can't force it. Even though I do sometimes force it on Soleil, who's a bit less enthusiastic about that stuff currently. But deep down, I know she loves it. She's just lovingly encouraging, So the ice immersion, maybe splash it on the neck, on the face, especially on these hot nights we've been having. And then we jump on the trampoline, again, lymphatic flow, vagus nerve reset. And then we go do this performance, theater, play, song and dance. And it's so fun. It's so fun. So play. Remember to play. Remember to play. You never know when it's going to be the last thing. And we can't cling. Everything's changing. We keep letting it go. Oh, wow, that was the last time I pushed him in the pram. Wow. And we can look back on, hopefully, how present we were for those moments. And if we weren't present, if we've been too busy hustling, it's never too late to patch up the past. Well, sometimes it is too late. If we're going to be frank, if we're going to be honest, sometimes it is too late. But for the most part, if we're honest, transparent, forgiving to ourselves and others, we can patch up the past. May we be present. May we bring in play, laughter, connection. Now. Don't wait until the mortgage is paid off. Don't wait until you got the perfect house. Don't wait until now. It's medicine. Song and dance is medicine. Ice immersion, medicine. Jumping around, singing, playing. It's all medicine for connection and being present. We've also lately gotten some tactile things, these spiky little balls. I've been gifting them to some clients lately as well. They've been finding them really effective. Spiky little balls that you can rub over your hands, rub up and down your neck, roll it on the sole of your feet. Stand on it, roll it up and down your feet. Another thing to unravel the vagus nerve, unravel the fascia of the body. And this is actually feeding off my previous episode of Heart, Mind, Electric. It helps this coherent electrical energy flow. When we're bombarded with these EMFs and we're not grounded and we're not singing and we're not recalibrating, the tension builds up and we end up just being serious, too serious. As Alan Watts said, life is about being sincere, but not too serious. Check that out. All these things in that tactile ball, that spiky ball, soothing the nervous system. Because if we don't do these things, we end up unconsciously trying to release that nervous energy. And that's when kids often end up scratching themselves, biting their nails, adults as well. Tension, punching things, trying to get a release of all that energy. There are smart ways we can all do it together. Parents, lead by example. Lead by example. So I apologize to those of you that aren't really vibing with this. But everyone's got like friends and family that we can apply these principles to. As a parent, I do feel like there's nothing quite like the velocity and love and energy of these principles with your own child. But we can apply this to our lover, you know, to our lover. It's natural for us to hit plateaus and rough stages in relationship as it gets deeper and as time goes on. But we can regularly wake up that deep intimacy, that deep love, that deep attraction that brought us together to start with. We can keep awakening that. Yeah. But we got to keep the channel open. We got to keep that loving touch open and keep taking care of yourself. Because if you don't feel good, if your voltage isn't high, if you're not feeling good in your own body, it's so easy to project that yucky, grumpy, stale feeling onto your beloved. Do the work. Do the work. So sit with this one. Let's all sit with it together and report back to me. See how you go. What would the 80, the 90-year-old you be saying to the current you? Oh, it's a good one. It is a good one. Let me know how you go. Let's do it. Let's make it an incredible day, an incredible year. Let's spread the love. Let's spread the joy. If not now, when? If not now, when? I love you all. I'm going to go pick up my daughter. Yeah, she'll be ready in 2 minutes. Much love, everyone. Be well.